So that works. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. We are back at it. So, it's early enough. I'm gonna run over, see if I can get some hydraulic lines made for, I guess I should make them for the planter too. All right, I should grab that one that blew off the two that blew off the planter first. But hey, welcome back to the channel. Let's get right back into today. Boxes, hoses. We might actually get something done today. So I ended up pulling out those 4 precision planning meters. If you see, well, some chute boxes showed up for me. But what we did was we ran over. We got some metal from Lowell Iron and Steel. That will be much better for the strap going over. Got some bar for the front steps, some hydraulic holders. But here we go. Let's throw these hydraulic lines on and see our boom function hopefully work. At least that's the plan. So appreciate you guys watching along. Nico and I are out here. It's Monday, beautiful day. We're gonna get right after it. 2 of each line. These go up to the piston on the boom. This is your open and close, or no, that's your rotate. This is your open and close. Got the fittings left here. So first thing we'll do, what is the first thing we'll do? Put this fitting back in. And I did get metal to help brace everything around, run the lines through and whatnot. We'll get these in, get the lines run up. Should be pretty easy, right? I'm not sure, what did I plumb what? Okay, this goes to that valve. Opens. Oop. Was hoping it would shut, but it opened. That's not good. Fun fact, if your battery is like 70%, it will not have enough voltage to pull it out the other way. So here we go. Ready? Spread. Oh, we gotta flip those around. So that works. We got in and out. I don't know if these are right. Yeah, they are actually. So in, out. Oh, we gotta switch these two. Up and down. So that is a plus. Ooh. So we're gonna put some stops on that so that it will only go as far. It won't let it go past it, because playing that guessing game is gonna be a pain. But see how it lines that in if you're close? This might work out. So having crucial good battery is a must, but as you see, we cycled everything through. We got to switch some hoses from one to another, but that is pretty freaking cool. I'm glad that's gonna work. That'll give us enough functions. Like I said, we still got to figure out the knife, if I'm gonna tee it into one of these or if I'm just gonna steal some, because that will be manually controlled. No point in having that automatically. Now we just gotta pretty this up, and then well, I gotta switch. So these two gotta be switched and these two gotta be switched so that the button's correct on what they're doing against what I want them to be doing. And then yeah, that's pretty actually awesome. I wish I had an actual remote control, but for $4 grand extra, I don't think I could. I just can't. I can't see myself pulling the trigger. I can buy 8 of these for what that would have cost me, and we'll see how these work out. For the amount of use I actually use on them, I made these little U bracket bolts. So we'll just put them, one here, one there, one up on the corner, one down on the boom, just to hold the hoses in place. Nothing too crazy. I'm very happy with that, actually. Runs up, goes over. We got everything, so lines don't just flap around. We'll probably end up zip tying them right to it. But that makes it way cleaner. I made that hose a little longer than I needed to, but we flip it around the back, so then when it pivots, it will slide through that and come back. That is the idea of that, so it doesn't rip itself out, make a mess, destroy some stuff, you know, typical days of farming. But yeah, so I'll probably get a T with a ball valve coming off, and we'll run right to there. That's what the gist is coming off of that. But that is all done up, which is awesome. We still got to do the strap on the front side of this. Just bend one, bend it, drill 2 holes, put the bolts through, and we got to put the hose. Now that I got it hooked up, I can pick it up and we can, well, we got the weight off of it, so maybe we can slide the hose through. Plus also Dan Flags, he gave me the idea of, you put this in the ends and you widen them out. You got to put some support on either side, but then it opens it up, then you can slide it through, get it hot, lube it up, you know. Hey, this is a family entertainment show, okay? This is coming together. Letting that drain down, well, drain out, so we can just change that. Got the one that blew out changed. We still got to do the ones in between, but I want to make sure I'm very satisfied at where they are, and then I want to make sure we measure them right. So today, when I was in a rush to get this stuff done before they closed, I figured I'd just do the back ones, that way we can lift and do everything else. But alrighty, swap that around. So from here, up function. So if we go all the way up, ooh, it touches the roof. So if we go all the way up there, that should give us enough room to slide the other piece in. We might have to actually pull that pipe out. So I'll go down a little bit. Previously, when I was working on everything, I left it up in the air to see if that settles or does funky things, and it doesn't, which is good. That air diverter valve, I still haven't figured out if I'm going to use it or not. Yes, I can jump off the brakes, put a T in with a valve to make it work one way or the other, or I can just put a metal plate in there and not have to worry about that ever being an issue. And well, the main thing is if I'm spreading and it goes the other way, or nursing and spreading and it goes the other way, then it pumps manure up that way. But not the end of the world. It's more on the other one if it goes the other, if it diverts and starts pumping out. But this is going to be really fancy. And if you're new, these valves are on here because at some point they were air purging with it, moving food waste, and then once they air purged, they switched it and let it drain out. So that's what that was. They were connecting pipes up to it. It does close all the way, right? Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a gasket right there and everything else, and there's a snap pin or a snap ring or something, but look at that. So we got to get the spread plate attachment in the cap so that we do cap it when we're nursing, because it's awkward when it goes places it shouldn't. What have you done today? Nothing. You tell him your head doesn't smell like a skunk. You tell him you slept all last night as we sent packages. You tell him you want a belly rub. That's what you're telling him. Oh yeah. Tough day for you, huh? Oh, tough day. I sure hope you make it through this. You tell him that the other day when the UPS guy brought us packages, you jumped on the truck and you ate some snacks, and then you got off the truck and then you jumped back on like you never got any, and you got some more snacks. Are you working on your beach body, or are we still bulking up for winter? We're still bulking up for winter? You're a good boy. I'm gonna go heat this pipe up some. If you want to give me a hand, maybe a paw. Yeah, I am lucky with him. I'll give him credit for that. He's a good dog. Hot water, really hot water. Before it goes into the mixing chamber, sees off. You need hot water to clean it. So we'll see if that makes that soft at the end. If not, we'll get a torch. Yeah, we're kind of leaking, I guess. I got a paper towel in there holding it. But we'll let it fill up. Let it see if it softens it a little bit, and then we'll go give that a try. As that's doing it, we're gonna go back over. We'll slide that front piece out. Ooh, you guys are dirty. There you go. Maybe. So we'll go slide that front aluminum piece out. That way we're ready. I'll let it sit for a few minutes. Go grab it. Hustle back over here and do it up. Yeah. This is coming together. Yeah. I'm content with it. This might actually work out. You know, these are all just projects. Learning. Educational, and I just take you guys along because, well, Yanko doesn't talk to me. If you could talk, what would you say? Hey. Yeah. So, we still gotta open those boxes up. See what we got. I'll go slide that front piece out. I did get metal for these front steps because I want it the back side. It's just so much more convenient having both as you're stepping on things. So we'll do that, but this should just wiggle right out. There we go. So then we should be able to take that hose, got that sprayed up some. I got an idea though. That stuff's okay. I know this is a family show, but I'll show you. Okay, let's go grab that pipe and maybe something to help lubricate that up. There is a lot of comments like, why doesn't the farm help you on this or that? Because my stuff, the trucks and things like that, it's my own thing. So at the end of the day, I bill the farm or whoever I'm at. Since I do some custom chopping, we'll see if we haul any manure custom this year. I bill them. So it's, yeah, it's a pain that if I ask the farm to give me a hand, then I give them a bill, but then I owe them for helping me. So keeping track of stuff is a challenge. Like keeping track of that tractor running there, or keeping track of using anything. Like when I had to go do my field last year and I borrowed the mini loader. So that is why I get minimal help from the farm. Yeah, but I bite that off. Still gotta put a tube in that tire. I know I got whatchamacallit, tire jet. Maybe I'll put it in. Probably should put a tube in it though. So let's see. If you don't know, well, yeah, artificial insemination for cows. A little lubrication. Yes, just like KY. Just industrial KY. It's a family show. Keep it classy, people. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah. That is beautiful. So yeah, we got a gap in between here, but this tube goes all the way out to here, so that's fine. So there's two options for clamps, and they sent me in, and I forget what the other one looked like, but I said, yeah, do the heavier duty ones. Holy crap. It was tough to sneak it down in between. That ain't going anywhere. Trust me. So we'll drop this one down. We got to slide this pipe back. So what we'll do before we drop it down, I think, is turn this. That way, when we drop it down, it will sit there and we can slide it. But as you see, we're ways out, like 6 inches. So we'll close up that gap. We'll have a little bit of pipe sticking out of here. And then we just got to build that clamp that goes over, which I got metal for it today. Thinner stuff as far as width, not thickness. We just got to go over a little. There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. We should bring the remote up there so we can work it. So let's see. We'll lube it up, see if this thinner pipe that doesn't have any ribs like that one, if it will slide right in. Having two people, that's might be easier than trying to do it by myself, because I gotta pick this up. So I got this, it's about to there, which I wish I had a little bit more, but I guess we could. This is all the way to there. It ain't gonna go anywhere for what we're doing, not with these clamps either. But my father, I had to call him, I don't know, he's turning dirt or turning compost, so he came over, just pushed on that pipe. It literally slid right in. This end was the one that was barbed, so it took quite a bit. This is, as you see, it's the aluminum, so it's easy going. From there, Yanko's leaving to go ride with him. Hell of a dog I got. There he goes. He had to stop to let him in. Oh no, I guess he let Yanko out and Yanko got a ball, but he's gonna go follow him around. Sits back in good, plenty of clearance, straight. Whew, there we go. So that is on. Let me get up here. Ooh. Look at that. So then we go out. So then from here, we'll say we're nursing into something. That is golden. That's lower than we'd ever go nursing, but oh, that works good too. Dang, that I like it. I like it a lot. So what we got left on this, I'd like to put one more hold piece probably right here. So I just got to get a little bit more so it wraps up and around. We're all good there. Put the cover on. Paint this because it's rusting. We just got the loop to build, but we need some heat to build that, so we got to put a cover on this one. So we got to cut out that ring, but otherwise up top here we're good. We're actually good, which is pretty awesome. We got to paint the stuff over there. I guess we got to drill a hole, so I never actually poked my hole through yet. I've just been hanging out. I gotta climb in and make sure I'm not gonna drill right into a baffle top. But look at that. That's good. No more Wi-Fi connection between the pipes. We got to do the other one. So how the best way of doing that, Mr. Flag stopped by earlier, who has brought me some stuff, brought me those planer parts. He brought me a car jack, which I never thought about it. You jack it up and it stretches out the very end and then it slides in. So that was very, very good. Like I said, this one, it looks like it's way back, but previously I think it went to there. They cut it off. I'm not too worried about that. So we got, goes to about there. If I made it any shorter or any longer, we would have had to completely taken that apart to get it back on. So whew, that's gaining. That's enough tinkering on that for today. We got to mount the hydraulic unit, wire it, do some thinking on that. Yeah, nothing too major, but what do we have? So we got 4 precision meters that the farm had previously bought. I'm probably going to talk the farm into buying 4 more and some other things for this, and we'll just call it even for running this as far as the spring. That's what I'm thinking. But if you bought a shirt in the last month and a half, the deal's over now. It ended April 1st, but oh. Yep, we got boxes. Well, that's not good. Looks like somebody ran into the bottom too. The other ones are square. That one's, last 2 are junk. Oh, yep. Somebody smashed into this with something. So we're gonna have to call Shoop up and oh, that's a pain. So yeah, we got yellow poly boxes, which are so much better than the fiberglass boxes. They're just, they don't feel itchy at the end of the day. They look sharp. Like I said, anybody who had ordered between that period, name on the box. There's still, well, I'm all caught up on orders now, like as of this morning, but there's been some really good names, and I'm excited to share it with people and show people, yeah, and all the support. So you guys have been awesome. But yellow boxes, clearly we need 2 more because, well, we'll pull them out and see if they bend back out or not. Well, don't drag them across the ground or let them fall on the ground, but yeah, these 2 are bent and I don't think they're just gonna pop out. So we'll give Shoop a call in the morning. They're good on their stuff. We still got more stuff to come, but in this box, I don't even know, what did we get? What did we get? All the hardware for each one. So we'll go ahead and put the hardware in, which is for the seed, for the hooks, for the bat. So let's get a socket. They all the same size? Nope, there's different ones, but we'll get a socket and a driver and we'll throw them together. Now that I know what I'm doing here, somewhat. So you take your cage, oh, let me get my tools out of the way. So you take your meter holder, which is this. This slides right in. Yep, those are just designed to sit right down in there. See those holes? Might take a little bit of adjustment. There we go. So that is now, that is almost in there. Yeah, it's in there enough. So then you take 1 bolt. It goes down in here. It helps if I got 2 hands. Down in here, and it goes through that hole. I'm not set in yet. Need both hands. GoPro froze, so I don't know how much she actually saw, but put your bolts in. You got them on either side. You got nuts. And then you got one that's underneath that holds that whole cage on. So this is a back bracket that actually latches in on the back here. Let me show you. Right here. So it drops down in there. You got a latch. That's what holds it down. And then you got your front latches, or your hooks, I guess they'd be, that actually latch on there, which we got those. So, and that comes with rubber in between it. Pretty simple little kit. So once you get the box built, well, the brackets on, then you come over here. And let me show you underneath. I just got it locked in. So there's a lot of adjustment in the front that you can do for these 6 bolts. But the key is, see this back one, it's got some adjustment. The idea is it locks down in there. Once it's in there, this pops up, that holds it down. But the main thing, and I don't think you guys are going to be able to see much of it. Let me see if I can get you a good light angle. So the main thing is right in there. That is what has to line up. So I can turn the connector, but see how that, I don't even know if you guys, yeah, see how that locked in? That is square in the middle, which is where it's supposed to be. Things look good there. So at that point, now that we got that box all on there, now we can tighten everything up. And that's how it all lines up. Yeah, bolts, 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 lots of little bolts. Once you get rolling in it, you're good. Oh, like a glove. That is beautiful. Last one that we can do, because we need 4 more meters. I guess I could take the meters off, but as long as I'm building the boxes, we're going to build the boxes with the good meters. So we'll have 4 more precision meters coming. This is cool. Wait till you see it. That looks so much better. Hot damn. So we went from these boxes, which even on our old planner, these are what the boxes look like. So they make you itchy. Yeah, they're just a pain. They don't look good. To these boxes. And my plan all along was to put nice seed boxes on the planner because it's just so much nicer. Yeah, I know you guys love it. Absolutely love it. Makes the planner actually look quite a bit better. So the 2 that got bent in, they actually bent themselves back out. I pulled them a little bit. Yeah, that's got a little curve to it. But this one was the other one that actually looks good. So maybe as it sits out, it will flex itself back out, but we'll double check. If not, we'll reach out to Shoop. But to finish those up, we need 4 more meters. So these ones are ready to rock and roll. There's been a lot of thought and comments about just run the planner. And I think I'm actually probably going to do that. I wanted to paint it. That's why I got those decals. Anywhere where I got primer, we'll just spray paint some deer green on it. And then once we know it's good, we'll rock and roll and go forward. So I got openers coming. They were supposed to be in that order. They were back ordered a day or 2. They said they were going to ship on Friday. So those should be here. I got closing bearings. So we'll do that. All of those are tight. The actual closer, the whole housing, which is sweet. And we might do something different with the drives. I'm contemplating it. So got hydraulic lines to do on some of it, and we got some seals and the wings to do. So we got some work, but not as much as I did a few days ago. So we've hammered out a lot of this planner, which is really, really nice. I saw somebody wrote that there's a 12 row or a 8 row front fold for $13,500. Yeah, I'm not gonna have anywhere near that in this, and I'm gonna know everything about this planner by the time I'm done, which is cool. But yeah, it's all part of it. My time, you know. What else would we do? Yeah, we could be on to the next projects, things like that, but I don't know. I think you guys enjoy some of this because it's real life stuff. And yeah, I messed up, and I'm showing you how we're gonna fix it, and like the tanker and everything else. This is real life doing stuff. So we got the 7520. We got it all going on here. Well, alrighty, as you can tell, it is dark out, so it's, I don't know if it's 9 yet. I hope it's not 9. It's 9:06. Okay, never mind. It is 9. But we're pretty well cleaned up, picked up, put away, at least under cover. It's not supposed to rain till Wednesday, but that doesn't mean it's gonna not shower in between or something like that. But we got some more work to do on this. Mostly waiting on parts and stuff like that. That came a long way today. It works. It does stuff. So we got to mount that. We got to put batteries back to it. We got to get the lights on the trailer wired up to that truck. And then we got to dive into the actual plumbing of the pump. So we got to get the pump on. I got to get one coming, which shouldn't be that hard. I'll look them up tonight. And then we're going to little hoses off, and then my hard hose or hard pipe up to the front to that PTO unit. Yeah. Whew. And then we got to wire that cord. So I need an 8-wire cord, which I'm gonna look that up. But alrighty, enough rambling. I'm getting tired. I appreciate you guys, everything, all the comments, good, bad, ugly, teaching me, keep motivating me. This is going to be sweet in the field. This is definitely going to be sweet in the field compared to our 4-row. Go back. If you've been watching, there's some drone videos of me running the 4-row behind the 6155. It just looks like a Tonka toy to begin with. It's getting harder and harder for help. I think I got somebody lined up that's going to drive either this or the white truck for Manure, who hasn't been on the channel. So I think that's the plan. We'll see. But alrighty, I'm gonna finish putting away my stuff and I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.